Okay, let's try again this morning. So I've had a bit of banana as well. I am 2342, so am I going to get really gamed this morning? No. This is going to be a great game. Let's give it a go. So I don't know. So I think I'll play for F3 and Queen D2 and Castle Queen side. Right, if I play A3 here, A5. I'm just weakening myself even further, so I think I'm just going to carry on with this. If B4, maybe knight E2. Okay, I know this is primitive, but I think I'll protect this rook so I can carry on with G5. But then, I don't know, knight H5 might be good here. This square might be useful. No, it's very fluid. I don't know, actually. It's tricky. I'm not losing a piece yet, which is good news. So. Bishop E3. If I play knight F4 to D5 maybe, or knight F4, knight E2, maybe G5, knight F4 and G5 to keep the knight out of H5. Alright, so he's liberating in the centre. Is it a big deal if D4, bishop F4, but this queenside pawn's getting kind of menacing. I don't know, knight F4, D4. If I just take on D5 or G5, I'll play for G5. Try and increase the pressure on the D file, maybe knight protection D7. Right, so rook H1, bishop H1, knight H5. It's ED. If D4 takes, this looks all right. Was this D5 really justified? He hasn't castled yet. Okay, so if I take on F6, he takes on E3. What can I do better? If I just take on D4, takes Queen D4, knight moves somewhere. There's no compensation there. How about just bishop F4? Isn't bishop F4 just winning a piece? Okay, this is dangerous for A2. Okay. Alright, so do I want to try and win a piece? GF, Queen A2, Queen D3, evacuating. Something like C4, Queen D4. I could go for it. I could risk going for it. I'll do it. Give him a king and evacuation square. So C4, Queen D4. If Queen A2, so Queen A1, King D2. Mind you, there's Bishop A6. There's Queen B3. This knight's protected, thankfully, from this. So Queen B3 maybe next. Do I try and get a counter attack going? It looks like a joke idea at the moment. But Queen B3 just hits F7. He's going to castle Queen side. This bishop's not doing anything. These pieces are kind of passive. But you know, a piece is a piece. If I can just get away with being a piece up here, consolidate. So let's see. Queen B3 maybe next. Alright, so Queen B3 here. Is that worth playing? Just trying to evict the Queen? I'll play it. Okay, so say the Queen moves to A5. What about just King B1? There's a C4. It's going to squash me with C4. That is a problem. If I play C4 myself here, I could play C4 myself. Actually, there's Queen A2. King B1, C4. I just realised Queen A2. Let's go for it, even though it looks very awkward. It might not be as bad as it looks, because then D4 is going to be weak if he sort of is over-provoked. So C4, Queen A2, supported by the King on B1, and then looking forward to taking on D4. Yes. So this is dreadfully passive at the moment. On the other hand, has he got the firing power at the moment to do anything with his position. And that's c4 here. Takes knight c3. So that'll kind of stop these pawns for a bit, but really I've got passive pieces. Maybe knight c1 to d3 is a nice kind of blockade on this. Well, in fact, okay, here, just try and get on this diagonal. If castle's queenside, bishop h3, nasty surprise. Probably bishop h3 here. So the bishop's been sorted out, but he's coming in now with a4. Okay, so about e5. Does it do anything? e5. Knight moves somewhere. Okay, what about just queen d3? I think queen d3, then e5. Okay, so is it an improvement on before? It might be, but these knights are just still passive. Everything's still really passive. What about bishop moves? Knight f4 to d5, just to sort out these knights. If I get a big knight on d5 and take, and then e file will be opened up. So bishop h2 followed by knight f4 to d5. On the other hand, his attack over here is getting a bit menacing. I think I have to go for it. If a3, b3, but if b3, well, if a3 then queen b3, yeah, it's going to be scary. I'm getting knight f4 to d5, that will sort out a lot of problems. I think I'm doing alright here, but it looks scary. Okay, have to do this. If a3, queen b3. Okay. Mind you, knight e4 here. Takes. That's queen d3. I think it's a bit of a bluff attack. So knight d5 now. Surely this is sorting out a lot of problems. This knight d5. There's knight c7 as a threat. I've got my nice bishops over here. Okay, I'm going to open up the e file. Okay, there's that check. I'll pick queen d3 here. I don't want to play queen d3, I think. I think I just want to get in queen a4 check. King e7, queen d7. King c1. There's a2 takes. Right, king c1. Oh, it's queen h6. Winning the bishop. No, it's protected. Okay, I've got to speed up. King c1 it is, I think. It looks awkward. If I can get in rook e1 or queen a4, that rook e1 looks like the stronger idea. Where is this king going? d8. Yeah. Queen a4. Maybe queen a4. Chase the king to f6. Okay, can I just take this a3 pawn? We'll just take on d6. Hang on a sec. Right, I'll take on d6. Take over here. So I'm hoping this pin's useful. If I go back to d3, at least that pawn was a menace. That's been removed. So that pin at the moment, maybe queen d3. 24 seconds to finish me off. Piece down. Okay, that's protecting the rook if nothing else. Okay, I'll go over here. Check. Get the knight in for a change. 11 seconds. Can I hold off? Whoops. Go for the queen exchange. Surely this is okay for me. Queening the pawn, winning another piece. Whoops. No. Typical crap performance by me. 5 seconds. We're not on time. Sorry guys, I went on time, but I was clearly winning. Where did he get this amazing pressure from this pawn in this late stage? And he was catching up on the clock. These IMs, they're pretty good at Blitz, aren't they? Oh my god. I thought there's no way, you know, there's no way. But D3, what do I do? Oh, geez, the knight's pinned, it's all passive. There's always maybe a passive piece, that's the key.